I'm really satisfied. Should I turn around? You want to see back?
Please, allow me to show you something.
Hello, welcome back to the Trini and welcome if you're new. And here I am as promised with the July relaxer video. Well, relaxer routine take 2, because you all know what happened the first time your girl tried to do this relaxer routine video. So yeah, so you know this month doubles as my birthday relaxer. This is the results, and let me pull off my wig. I rather swoop it up like if it's a wig, but whatever. I also cut my hair. I think I'll put in a clip where I discuss what it is I wanted to do, because since last year when my hair was cut by a hairdresser, it didn't grow out how I wanted it, and I hated it because it was looking like I had a mullet, but whatever. Anyway, I wanted to cut it so it would be more even, and I think I'm satisfied with the results. If you're interested in seeing how I relax my hair at home, continue watching. So here we are prepping for relaxer and sectioning your hair into 4, as you would do if you're relaxing your hair, as you know, the 4 quadrants. But what I do is I pre-path my hair within each section. So I take the path, which is the size I would path if I'm applying the relaxer, and I put some loose corkscrews in my hair so that when I'm applying the relaxer, it's easier for me to go through my head and a lot faster than me trying to part my hair while doing the relaxer. I have been doing my relaxers at home for a while, so I know for sure that this is the best method for me. I put the Vaseline in my hair as a protectant. It's the Optimum Relaxer that I have been looking for the past year that I finally found. And there were 7 items, well, 7 products I guess, in the box, and it's only afterwards I realized that it was numbered by, I guess, the steps. So it was numbered by the steps, and it's your usual cream relaxer, etc. And guys, after I put the Vaseline on my hair, this box came with its own protectant, whatever, right? You have the instructions with the gloves, and you have your spatula. Boom. Right, so the 7 items. The cream relaxer, I usually stretch my relaxer for about 3 months. This time, because of how the year went, this relaxer I did it within 6 weeks, so I didn't need to use the entire container as I usually do. So I only needed to use half, so I measured out half of the relaxer. And then there's the activator, and I also eyeballed it and measured half, and poured it into the container. Yeah, and with any relaxer that you're using, you mix until you have a smooth consistency, because you want to make sure that all the products are well incorporated and blah. So now it's time for the relaxer application, right? So yeah, as I mentioned, I pre-part my hair, so it's a lot easier for me to apply the relaxer. So in applying the relaxer, you apply it to the both sides of the section of your hair. So you apply it to the top, and then you apply it to the bottom of the next path, and then you move on, and you continue that way. For me, I do the perimeter of my hair last, so that's why you didn't see me do the bottom of the last thing, because I'll do that last, right? So just basically going through this quarter of my hair, And of course that's not the speed I'm going. The video is sped up a lot faster, but at the same time, you know, we ain't going too slow. And off camera, I went ahead and I did the next section on the back of my head. And yeah, I moved on to the front, just showing y'all how I did the front. Basically going through the same technique and process. Alright, what came in the box? Basically the cream relaxer, the activator, the neutralizing shampoo, the conditioner, the even strengthener, and a polisher and a conditioner, etc. and a protectant. So I'm so upset I opened the box after and don't realize that. And I am shook, kind of semi-feeling myself that the amount of relaxer that I mixed was just the perfect amount to finish my hair. So yeah, a plus for eyeballing. And if you see my lips moving, it's because I was talking to my boo. He was keeping me company while I was doing this ish. Right, so now I am applying to the perimeter of my hair, the front and the back. And what I do after is the smoothing process. Now, some people like to smooth with a comb, but I saw all professionals advise against that. So some people use the back of the fine tooth comb, but I just use my fingers. And guys, you're supposed to wear your gloves. Don't do like me, do the right thing and wear your gloves, because at the end of the day, this is a chemical. Also, with this relaxer, there was no harsh smell. The last relaxer that I used, which was the Cream of Nature, there was a very harsh smell that I have not smelled in a long time, and I was like, what? But this relaxer, there was no harsh smell, which I really appreciated. Right, so on to blow drying and straightening, and I left my hair to blow dry, air dry a little before I blow dried. And for the setting for the blow dryer, it was not on high, it was on the low setting. So just to finish dry off my hair and get it a little more straight before I press it. And the only thing I put in my hair before I blow dried it is my favorite product for my relaxer day, the Afro G Tea Tree Reconstructor, Keratin Reconstructor. Yeah, I love that product. And while keratin is a protein, it's not a harsh protein, so us low porosity girls could use it. But I don't use it too often. I mainly use it on my relaxer days. Right, so just prepping my hair to pass the flat iron through. And for the first pass of my flat iron, I usually have the heat on like 400. And because I'm cutting my hair, I'm doing this flat first pass so I can get my hair straight, so it will be ready for me to cut it. Okay, now on to the cuts and style. Right, so now that I got my hair straight enough to cut, usual section, I section off the front. How much time saw y'all see me part my hair in this one video? And it's kind of late for me to be saying this, is it? I know this video is quite long, but guys, this video, all the footage was over like an hour, and I'm being generous when I say an hour. And for me to cut it down to less than 25 minutes, I'm feeling very proud. And the sections are segmented in the comments. If you want to skip to any particular section, it's in the comments. So anyway, guys, you can look at me struggle to see how my plan to give myself this blunt cut. I was trying to avoid doing the usual technique that I do, but you would see that I had to tint it anyway. So that method is putting a rubber band or wiggy to your hair and cutting it from there. Now the only difference is you don't usually put the wiggy to the top, but this time I did. Usually you just come out your hair, have it even, and put it to the bottom, but whatever. Right, and yeah, I cut off about an inch and a half from the bottom. Now I still had some work to go in and do, because when you cut your hair like this, you give yourself a kind of asymmetrical shape where the back is short, well, a kind of asymmetrical bob where the back is shorter and the front is a bit longer, and that is the look I wanted to get away from. So now you'll see me struggle again to go in and make the entire thing even. And the shears I'm using, well, I said shears, so it is a scissor specifically for my hair. I never use it for anything else, and it is a shears being a scissors for hair, although I do want to get a new one, and it was purchased in Pennywise. I think it's the brand from Brittany or Brittany, whichever one it is, right? I don't even know when I went back to try this technique that I know wouldn't work for me, but no worries. I figured it out. Yeah, so it's straighten up there, right? I think I got it. Right now to just level off the front. And I just find this one snip made all the difference, especially from the front. It looks so cute. But I don't like flat hair because I have a big head, so I like my hair to have some volume. But anyway, I just went in, clean up some of the ends in the front, possibly to get rid of any split ends and make it like a bit more even. It's not well, the front in particular is probably not 100% how I wanted it to fall, but I am very satisfied with my blunt cut that I've been wanting for the last year. And the middle of my hair still needs to grow out from that stupid ass cut I got last year. And you could see those ends need to cut, but I didn't want to have any blunt cuts in the middle of my head because, yeah. Right, onto the styling. We're just gonna curl the ends so I can give my hair some volume, and I lower my settings. So before I did my hair on 400, and this time I lowered it between 300 to 360 because I already passed like the heat on my hair. So I also sprayed some of the Trini heat protectant on my hair before the flat iron. You know when you're so close but yet so far, it looks like a little bit of hair, but then you end up taking long to do it still. Whatever. So yes, my relaxer day cut and style here for you. I hope you enjoyed, learned something, and until my next relaxer, I hope you enjoy. Thanks for watching.